Hi, I'm Ava Gaudette. We're here in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center on Go Local Live. And coming up next, I have the executive director of the nonprofit organization called the Community String Project. They offer affordable and accessible violin, viola, cello, and bass lessons for children and adults. And they have a really cool event coming up next week. So here to tell us about it is Alan Bernstein. Alan, come on out.
Hi, Ava. Alan. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you today?
Excellent, excellent.
So the Community String Project is a really cool organization. Tell us how you guys got started and what the mission is.
Well, it started, we're going into our 9th year right now.
Wow.
And it was started when Robert Arsenault, Bob Arsenault, I guess you know the family.
Yes, we do, very
yes.
well.
Okay,
Shout out to Bob.
So anyways, Bob went to Yale University for a teaching symposium for teachers that are doing great things. And the theme that year was Il Sistema, which is the South American string music program that helps get kids motivated and doing positive things from very modest means, and that's saying it very politely. But he brought that concept back because that's been kind of sweeping the nation. Bristol has not had a string program since the 50s, and he knew it was never going to really happen because once you lose a program, it's very hard to get them back in again. So he thought he would bring this El Sistema program to Bristol and to make string instruments and string lessons and string music a viable sort of education in the schools. And he was in a great position to do so because he was the supervisor of the arts at that time. Just retired last year. So anyways, he did that. That was 9 years ago. It's blossomed and grown. We became very quickly, he got a very dedicated, hardworking, and very bright board together. And they developed the 501c3, so it's all nonprofit. We got a fund development manager, a bookkeeper, did all the things that were required and necessary to do. And with the support of the public school system, had the facilities, but they didn't want to just make it available for children. It is, we go from grades 3 to 12, but they want it to be a community thing. We are a community string project. We are, our mission is affordable and accessible, for all. And so we also expanded into adults. And started modestly, but at this point in time, we have 40 adults performing in 4 different levels of ensemble. And from
That's
beginning,
pretty amazing.
And I would venture to say we are the only program. There are plenty of orchestras and really wonderful orchestras, for adults to participate in, community groups through several of the universities and colleges around. But there are none that will start them as a beginner.
Yeah.
Say, if you, Ava, if you wanted to play violin, you have never done it before, we have the place for you. And
I think that's really important because everyone, values teaching an instrument to a kid. Everyone knows that it helps them academically, it helps them creatively, but as an adult, it's sort of like if you don't already know how to do it, too bad for you.
Well,
so there is no place for you to go to just start at the top and
you have a different perspective as an adult.
Right.
Your mind is focused on other things, and we have several people that have had their career, they've retired, and now they want to do something strictly for them. It's not a money thing. It's not their career they're looking for. They just want the camaraderie, the community, if you will. They want that.
Right.
And that's worked out really well for us. We also have people that, I was a music teacher for 30 years, and I have plenty of students that did wonderful with me, but when they graduate and they go off to their careers and such, music is left behind. So we have several people in our groups that did just that, and they've retired, and now they have time, and they're going back and they're reacquainting themselves with their instruments, and they're getting the satisfaction that this can give them at this point in their lives. It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing, and so you do have an event coming up next week. It's actually next Tuesday, and it's called the String Instrument playground, and it is an event geared toward adults. So tell us a little bit about the event, how we can get involved.
Okay. Well, it's actually next Monday.
Monday, sorry.
September 11th, my birthday.
That's what I meant. Oh, happy birthday!
Thank
Hey,
you.
we get a lot of
Thank you. So
Virgos
we're all
in
going to
here.
have big cake there. We're going to all celebrate. But anyways, we are we're calling it a string instrument playground. And the idea is we're trying to expand our adult groups. We would like to bring more adults into this program because we think it's a wonderful thing, and we want to expose people to it. So we're going to have our advanced chamber ensemble there, and these are some of our more advanced adults that are going to be performing. They'll show what can be done at this level. Our teacher for that ensemble, Nathan Rodriguez, he's going to be there. We're going to show the instruments, we're going to talk about them, we're going to demonstrate them, and then they're all going to get to come up and play. We're going to bring a bunch of instruments, and it's almost like a little petting zoo for string instruments.
I love it.
Yeah.
That is a great way to describe it, because if I got invited to a petting zoo with string instruments, I'd be like, yeah, sign me up.
Yeah.
So what's really cool is we actually have someone from your organization. She is an instructor. She's going to play a little something for us.
She is. Alicia Ruggiero is one of our master teachers. She conducts our youth orchestra. She conducts our elementary classes, and she has worked with our adults as well, and as well as giving private lessons. And an amazing violinist, and plays all over the state, and with fiddle music and rock bands and stuff. And
oh, so cool.
You'll see. She's
oh
great.
my gosh! Well, what a treat for Go Local Live to have Alicia here. We're going to do a quick little switcheroo. Alicia, come on out. Thank you so much, Alan.
Thank you, Ava.
Hi, Alicia. Thank you so much for being here. Come on over to this little spot right here. Yes.
All right.
As soon as you're ready to perform, I will move out of your space. So how long have you been with the Community String Project? And tell us a little about your background.
Okay. Well, I moved away, and then I came back about 3.5, 4 years ago, and I found out about the program after I'd been back in Rhode Island for a little bit. But I was, traveling around. I was in Korea and Europe, and different places, just playing my fiddle and doing my thing.
Yeah.
And then I came back home and saw this program, and the program it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got, especially when they've taken strings out.
Right.
Of the picture, and now it's like, no, we're not gonna, you can't
Not
bring
gonna
them
let that
down.
happen.
No.
I know the kids have no access to this kind of stuff. So
Right, and it's just, and for the adults as well, it's
Yeah.
like, I feel like playing an instrument with people,
right.
I mean, and that's another cool thing, because adults could take private lessons, but who do you get to play with?
Exactly.
So it's cool.
This is
Good
cool,
thing.
and I love that we're going to get a little inspiration right now. What are you going to play for us?
I can do an Irish thing for you if you want.
That
and then
sounds
I can
great to me.
do something classical just to kind of let you know that there are different things that you can
Sure.
do.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Alicia Ruggiero from the Community String Project. I'm going to move out of the way, and you do your thing, girl.
Okay. Thanks, Mama.
You're welcome.
Okay. This is the swallowtail jig that you guys will be able to learn, just so you know.
That was beautiful.
Swallowtail.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And I'll do a little classical for you.
Sure.
What do I want to play? I don't even know. Just a little something.
Sure.
Tchaikovsky for you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for being
Thanks for
here.
having me.
That was beautiful. The Community String Project, I will post all of the information on our website so you can all check it out. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Alicia, for being here.